You guys feel like you tapped into sort of an old school 80s action movie vibe with this?
Oh my God, get out of our minds right now. It's exactly how we feel.
That was a hell of a response.
It was awesome. It was like the ultimate compliment. You have no idea.
You in my head. I was
Get out of my head.
And I felt recently, there's been great action movies, but the tone has been very serious in a lot of these sort of reinvented action films. So I thought this is the opportunity to combine the sort of visceral, engaging, gritty action, but at the same time, why not have fun, characters that crack jokes and full of comedy.
Carvey's dead and Freeman's hurt real bad. We need medevac immediately.
Roger, Cavalier 415.
Robert De Niro, who?
No, Joe Silva, was famous for making those films back in the day that, encompassed action and comedy, charismatic characters and stuff. And, I guess this is a throwback to that. We've got some great characters, great actors, great action, music, the whole sequence, it's all chemistry and humor. And then
guns.
Some great fight, explosion, gunplay.
Sex.
Guns. Sex.
Great.
Yeah, it's a popcorn movie and a half.
Yes.
I thought you said small arms weren't a problem.
Does that look like small arms to you? Huh? That's a cannon.
Donut.
He has a cannon down there.
Donut.
Would you say the movie is more about friendship than anything else? Because I think that was the theme that sort of hit me the most.
I think it's about love, loyalty, lunacy.
Not many people can identify with being a, black ops team in the Army, but they can all identify with the struggles within a family dynamic, and I think that's what we try to accomplish.
Do you ever listen to music to get into character? Was there anything you were listening to for Losers?
I was listening to a lot of because that's all they play in Puerto Rico.
A lot of Bette Midler.
Michael Bublé, for sure.
What's typically on your playlists?
I'm a big fan of 90s rock. I like Alice in Chains. I like Stone Temple Pilots. I like stuff that I grew up on.
My playlist is so eclectic, man. I have everything from Mel Torme to Sade and everything in between.
Yeah, and I used to hear the Pavarotti, Guns N' Roses, Frank Sinatra, or Spanish.
Are just cool. He just has a playlist that's just cool tunes.
I listened to a lot of 80s, Seattle grunge when I was doing this movie for whatever reason. I listened to Nirvana and Soundgarden and Pearl Jam.
Nice.
That's what I was doing. Yeah, it was cool.
Now, if you were to compare this film to a song, what would you compare it to?
I think Prodigy. Any song of Prodigy.
You know the Gorillaz?
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of
Yes,
quirky,
the Gorillaz.
hip-hop, edgy, but, at the same time, got a sense of humor to it. I'll go with that answer.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys have a favorite action sequence in the movie?
For me, it was the two scenes that actually were the two people sitting next to me. The fight scene with Zoe and then the end sequence with Idris were my two favorite action sequences to do. It was the most work that was the choreography for those two scenes, and I think it paid off in the end. Yeah.
You all got some good one-liners, too.
Yeah, and a lot of those are kind of made up on the day, man. You'd be surprised. Some of the best one-liners in this movie were totally improv off script, so we're lucky that Sylvain kind of let us play with it a little bit.
Well, I know.
Your mama let me play with it.
The mama jokes. Just ask Sylvain about those mama jokes.
Oh, best one of the day. Damn it, Idris, every time.
Mama didn't raise no fool.
Thank you.
Outstanding.